One of the biggest things I've seen people not be able to deal with is the unknown, not knowing what's coming. People can't deal with, let me write it down. People can't deal with the unknown. And the reason why they can't deal with the unknown is because they think they need to know that everything's gonna work out. They need to know that everything they're doing is gonna make their dreams a reality. They need to know that when they go for this person, they're gonna want them. They need certainty in everything they're doing. But what they don't realize is, what they're really saying is that they're fearing things not going as planned. But one thing I've realized in life, and it comes to anything in life, and if it comes to becoming the better version of yourself, if it becomes you wanting to become whatever you want to be with your life, it's within the things that are uncertain that allows you to actually become whoever you're meant for. One of the things I want to give you today that's pretty shocking, that most people never come to grips with, is the fact that you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. You have no idea what's going to happen in the next second. I don't know if this whole building is going to blow up. Sorry to be negative, but like, we don't know what's going on, and people can't deal with the unknown. And because they can't deal with the unknown, this is what they do. They fear all the time. They have constant fear. And so what happens when you have fear? You think about what could go wrong. You're thinking about, man, what if this happens? And then you're spending all of this energy for stuff that may not even happen. And so you're wasting energy that you could be putting towards getting to what you want onto a reality that may not even happen. And the thing about fear is, and the energy you spend with your fear, is the fact that it's wasted energy because it does nothing to prevent the unknown. You spending energy doing things that, and fearing things you can't control, isn't going to help you get to whatever desired outcome you have. But the key in life and being able to get to wherever you're meant to be isn't really about the desired outcome. See, a lot of you may have a desired outcome. Maybe the desired outcome is to have, let's use money, because people like to use money, even though money's not everything, and I can do a whole nother video on that. But let's say your desired outcome is money. Let's put the money sign. You want money, and you fear all the time you not getting money, okay? So you have this desired outcome, but you're fearing not having money all the time. Your mind is literally not gonna allow you to have time and the energy to attract this to you because you're thinking about not having money. You're thinking about the life of you not getting it. You're thinking about the life of you not having it, when all the time and energy you could be spending to getting money could be used, but instead you're worrying about not getting money. Instead, what we have to do is, instead of having the desired outcome, it's one thing to have a desired outcome. Like, you can want money, but what you have to stop doing is needing money. So it's okay to want money. I can't write. It's okay to want money, but it's not okay to need money. And I know some of you saying, Jamar, we need, I understand what you're saying, but follow me for a second. When I say need, think about what the word need means. Need means you will do whatever it takes to get whatever that thing is. Need is associated with another word. Desperate. And a lot of you are becoming desperate. Desperate doesn't attract anything to you. I like to always use dating as an example because, like, I don't know, I guess as a man, like, that is something for me. But when you're desperate for somebody, even if you really want them, let's say there's some guy or girl you really want, right? But you're like, I'll do anything for you. I think you're the most amazing person. But like, okay, something wrong with bro. You know what I'm saying? But the person that's confident, the person is like, you know what? If she don't want me, then it ain't even meant for me. When you have that energy, that's exactly when you come into the moment where you get exactly what you want. But it's when you stop needing it. I know I look crazy with the way I'm writing out here, but you have to stop needing it. I hope y'all can still see it when I go like this because it's moving around. But you have to stop needing it and you have to start just wanting it. But when you want it, you have to be okay not getting it. I can't write it, not getting it. Why do you need to be okay not getting it? Because something better could be possible. I know these notes look horrible, but it's giving my train of thought. When you are okay not getting it, something better could be possible. Well, what is the thing that could be possible? We don't know. I thought I still had unknown on here, but we don't know. The greatest thing you can do as a human being, and this is hard for a lot of people, and I'm gonna erase it so y'all can write it down. The greatest thing you can do as a human being is something very special, something very humble, something that a lot of people can't come to grips to because they're afraid. But the greatest thing you can do as a human being is have this big realization. I had it a while back ago. It's changed my life for the better. The greatest thing you can do as a human being is understand you don't know anything. When you understand you don't know anything, it opens up all the possibilities in the world. You don't know the future. You don't know why everything's happening. You don't know what's the reason for you don't know that. I like to say, like we have all these videos on YouTube, people, you can learn stuff, but the greatest thing you will ever learn is the fact that you don't know anything. And when you come to grips with the fact that you don't know anything, you open up the possibilities for anything to happen. And when you open up the possibilities for anything to happen, you're not worrying, why is this happening to me? Oh my goodness, am I going to get the girl back next week, this month? Am I going to get this? Am I going to get that? If it's meant to be, it'll happen. But guess what? It's not my responsibility because I'm a human being and I don't know anything. You don't know anything, bro, or sis, whoever you are. You don't know anything. And I know that's scary because a lot of people need to know why I'm here on earth. What am I going through? What is it for? But when you're spending time trying to figure that out, you're wasting time trying to get an answer you'll never get, where you can just spend time embracing whatever it's meant to be right now and then just watch it happen and be surprised. A lot of people are fearing the future and they're so scared and they end up creating the life they didn't want because they wasted their time fearing it. So that's exactly what happened. But instead, you can just embrace the moment and just be surprised. Be surprised. I am currently living a life I would have never imagined. Why? Because I just said, whatever I'm going through, I'm going to trust it's happening for a reason. Instead of wasting my time trying to get the reason will only be made when you stop caring about the reason and let it surprise you. And so the key in being able to get whatever you're meant to is to stop needing things, is to stop acting like you know what's going on, is to stop saying this is happening for a reason and this is the reason. No, you don't know the reason, bro. I don't know who's going to watch this video today. I don't know who this video is for, but I do know something. Right now, I'm here for a reason. I don't know what the reason is. I know I like doing this. I know I like making this video. You have to detach from the outcomes, detach from the future, detach from all those things. Still want these things. I like to say our wants are like North Stars. North Stars. What's a North Star, Jamar? A North Star is like a direction. So North Star in the Bible, I'm not even a Christian, but it's a famous story. And in the Bible, the North Star is where I think the wise men, it was a star, right? And they don't have the exact pinpoint GPS to where they're going, but they're just following this star, right? They just have direction. A North Star isn't the destination. You're not going to make it to the stars in the freaking space, but it's just this is how you know you're going north. You're going in the right direction. Your goals, your wants, your goals, they aren't your destiny. They aren't your destiny, okay? Let me put an X. It's not your destiny. You don't know your destiny, bro. Don't let nobody, I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to the NBA. I'm going to be a professional, whatever. You don't know what's going to happen, bro. You don't. It's nothing wrong with believing in it. In fact, you should. You should almost know you're going to get it, but you will never know. Like you'll never know. And when you stop knowing things, what ends up happening is you open up all possibilities. You might realize there's something better or something you want even more. And if you just keep going in the direction, so let's say you want to go to the NBA. Let's say the NBA is your North Star, right? And you start going in this direction. Even if you realize at this point, it's been 7 years, right? 7 years you've been trying to get to the NBA, right? And then you realize, man, I don't even know if I like playing basketball no more, right? Guess what? These 7 years isn't a waste of time. It was preparation for a new North Star. That was a horrible star. It was a preparation for a new North Star. And then you might go another 7 years and then realize, oh, I don't want to be this. And then you go all the way over here. None of this is a waste of time as long as you were present and you were working, because there's all these transferable skills that you're developing. So when you're meant for this, like for me, I wanted to be a baseball player. Then I wanted to work in sports. I wanted to be a general manager. And then I quit all that to be a freaking motivational speaker. Some would say these things were a waste of time. Why'd you do all that? But I was learning professional speaking. I was learning professional development. I was learning how to speak up for myself. I was learning networking. That brought me all the way over here. Now I'm one of the best speakers in the world. I'm booked nationally. I've spoken at over 350 events in schools in the last 2 to 3 years. But it was because I just trusted everything was happening for a reason without needing to know the freaking reason. Like I'm somebody, if you're new to my channel, one of my big origin stories was what happened to me when I was going into my sophomore year of college. I was like 19 years old. And this is back when I wanted to work in sports. That's originally where I come from. That's why some of my analogies are sports related. But one of the big things that happened to me after I was literally working at the Olympic facility where all the Olympic athletes train before they go to the Olympics, right? And I'm there, and then a week later, guess what happens to me? I'm gonna use this with a red marker. I'm at the Olympic facility, so this is my North Star, and I'm dang near at the North Star. But you know what happens next? I go to the doctor, bro, and I get diagnosed with cancer, bro. And you know what I said? And I quote, I only had 2 words. Bro. Why me? Out of all the people in the world, why me? I couldn't understand it. What is it? It's been... I was diagnosed with cancer. I was 19. I'm 25 now. It's been like 6-7 years now. 6-7 years since I've asked that question to life, to God, or whatever you want to call it. I asked that question. And I was trying my best to answer, why is this happening to me? I wasn't making any progress when I wasn't making any progress when I was asking why me. But then when I detached and I said, whatever's happening, I'm not even going to try to write that. Whatever's happening is happening for a reason. And once I did that, I took a step every single day. Now I travel the country telling people how I was diagnosed with cancer, and it was never why me. Guess what it is now? For me. I know my reason now, but I don't even know the full reason. I know part of the reason. So I know at the very least, I know I was diagnosed with cancer to realize how valuable every single moment is in life. I realized, man, through cancer, I realized I wasn't even living life the right way. I was working in sports and I didn't even love it. I realized, man, there's got to be a way to do something you love to do as much as possible. Now I speak every single day on YouTube. Now I travel the country. It was for me. And guess what? I still don't know. What do I mean? I don't know. One thing you have to come to grips with in terms of this thing people like to throw around purpose is that you'll never understand the full answer. So there's people I've impacted that I don't even know. There's people that watch this video that may not comment. So when you understand your purpose is beyond your imagination, you'll stop trying to understand. You'll stop asking for me, and you'll just live in the moment. And when you live in the moment and you're fully present, that's when you grow. That's when you realize, man, this is how I feel. This is what I want. You can develop new North Stars, and you keep going, but you don't put pressure on yourself. Guess why you don't put pressure on yourself? Because the pressure isn't meant for you. You're putting godly pressure on your human life. Oh my goodness, we got to write that down. We got to write that down, y'all. We got to write that down. You're putting human pressure, you're putting godly pressure on your human life. You are asking yourself godly questions you'll never understand because it's not for you to understand. You're putting godly pressure on your, I'm going to write in text, on your human life. So basically, you're asking yourself a godly question for your human life. You're asking, why me? You're asking, why am I on earth? You'll never know that. But guess what? The fact that you'll never know that gives you the weight off your shoulders to say, I'm not even supposed to be asking. Let me just go and have fun today. Let me just go and have fun. Let me make a video on YouTube. Let me go for a walk. And through that is then how you figure stuff out. But you'll never have the full answer that's not even for you, bro. It's not even for you. What's happening to you right now, you won't know for a while. And even when you do get some of the answer, you won't have the full answer because you're impacting the little cousin that you didn't even know was looking at you. And now we got the internet. There's people that you don't even know that are watching you, that are inspired by you, that are feeling a sense of motivation. They're feeling a sense of, man, I can get through the day because I saw that guy just smile for a second. I like to think every day when I go and do my walk and I just say, hey, good morning, that could change somebody's life. I don't know. But when you understand you don't know, you relieve yourself of the pressure and giving energy to things that won't make your life better. Instead, you just start enjoying life and taking things for what they are and embracing it because you know it's for the better, because it wouldn't have happened. Everything's happening exactly the way it's supposed to. And then magically, you'll end up in a magical fairy tale life. I'm living a fairy tale life. But guess what? I still go through hardships. Shit, I'm going through some stuff right now, yo. Like some stuff that I'm like, why? And the very moment I release myself from it, I'm not saying I made this video and I've mastered the art of not putting this pressure on myself. But what I am saying is once I finally like remember and lock back in and say, you know what? Whatever's happening is for a reason. I'm just going to embrace this moment. Because what you have to realize, yo, and I'm done with the whiteboard. What you have to realize is it's while you're wanting something more, right? You have this dream life, you have this goal, you have these North Stars, whatever it may be, and I understand why you want them. But whenever you do get it, let's say you get it, there are things you have right now that won't be there anymore. And so as much as you wanted that, you didn't realize what you should have been more thankful for right now. And so many people miss out on some of the most valuable things in this world. One, because it doesn't have a price tag on it. But two, because they're so fixated with what they want and forget that they have so much right now. And so you may get what you want in the future, but you may realize it wasn't even worth sacrificing what you have now. So take care of what you got right now, whether that's your parents, your family, whether that's just the phase you are in life with the abilities you have. You're not going to be able to run down the street your whole life, you feel me? Eventually, we all cripple up. There's all these things that are, everything in this world is temporary. And so when you understand that, you'll start to just value things more and take it in. And it's with those things, when you actually value them, when you actually take those things in, it gives you the inspiration that gets you to the things you want and you're supposed to get. But you have to be patient. You have to have gratitude, and you have to release the need to know what's going on, because you'll never figure that out. And through that energy is you becoming the person you're meant to become. If you felt anything in this video, drop it. I'm a real one and I watched the whole video. So if I see real one, I know you watched the whole video. Like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming soon. I'll see y'all on the next one. Watch another video if you like it. Peace.